Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some Crusader Kings 2. Gonna start a new campaign today. Alright, so we're gonna do the Viking Age rather than starting really early in the early Middle Ages. We're gonna move forward a little bit through time to the year 867 AD. We're not gonna choose any of these big huge fancy characters. We're gonna choose somebody small and weak, and we're going to make him strong and awesome. So I've been looking around the map a bit for something that I wanted to do. I really like raiding, but we're not gonna play as a Norse, not this time. I've done recent campaigns as, well, we tried out the Nomads in a previous campaign fairly recently. I did a stream just the other day where we played as a Buddhist. So what we're going to do is we're going to play as a Romuvan. One of the most, one of the weakest, aside from like Nestorian or Jewish, it's one of the weakest religions on the map as far as presence goes. Of course, there's Manchin over here. I think that's a heresy of another one of them. But anyway, we're gonna play as this dude over here. We're gonna play as the Wilkes dynasty. We will be High Chief Majoras of Klakis. That's what we're playing as. We don't want to be the High. No. We're going Klakis. We're going to play as the Count, single county Count, and we're going to see if we can make a bold rise to power. So by all means, let us begin. Shall I begin? I can't really do that, like, that voice thing, you know, that people do. I should probably check that out. Okay, so we are Prussian. That's cool. We are a tribe. We can have tribal and fort holdings without penalties. We can build temple, tribal, and fort holdings. We can use prestige to build tribal holdings. We can call tribal government vassals to arms instead of using liege levies. We do not get vassal tax from tribal government vassals. Blah, blah, blah. We can raid people. Yeah, cool. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. We're a misguided warrior. Could be better. That's a pretty horrible education. At least we're brave. We're a bit slothful. We're also deceitful. Very average stats overall. Our heir is a fortune builder. Meh. Aurelius here. Aurelius Klakis. What's my name? Nomedas. That's a cool name. Nomedas? Nomedas. Nomedas. We're gonna go with Nomedas. Anyway, let's check out our liege, see how he feels about us. He is, you know, kind of right in the middle, neutral opinion. He doesn't really have a strong opinion either way. There's that link to that one video. He's got pretty low diplomacy, which is good. That means that his vassals won't like him too much. We could probably plot against him. He's of the Wilkes dynasty, and we are Klakis. I like Klakis. There are 2 living members, just me and my boy. We did have apparent kinsmen. I don't know why they're even in here if they don't exist, but okay. We have exactly 250 available levy. First things first, let's choose an ambition. We will try to get married. We will then go and find ourselves a wife. Now, oh, well, don't mind if I do. We'll start off with a genius wife. Absolutely, by all means. That's the one. I want her. Give her here. So let's get that out of the way. We have the tribe of Kelno, and we have 1 vassal beneath us. His name is not important because we're going to revoke his title. Soon as we are allowed to. Tribal organization of High Chieftain Pruthenia allows for revocation. What's it going to take for that? It's going to be the duchy, centralized. So we need tribal organization to be raised by my guy. You want to make me chancellor? I'm your best pick for chancellor? Well, allow me to get married first, so that I can change my ambition to get chancellor, and we'll do that. Let's see, prestige or money, prestige or money, prestige or money. We need the prestige. We need to be positive prestige. Okay, we are now officially... Why won't you let me unpause the game? Ah, there we go. Now we can choose the ambition to become the Chancellor. And by succeeding with that ambition, you notice that we gain 1 diplomacy. So that's good. Yeah, we're going to do that. We want to become diplomat. Sure, why not? Cool. Thanks for the free diplomacy point. I now resign. I don't want to do that anymore. Shall we try to have a daughter? We can have let's go for a daughter. And then as far as focus goes, it's just too good. I have to go for a military one. We can maybe upgrade our education from misguided warrior by participating in battles and stuff, and then also we just need a higher martial score to get our levy up so that we don't get killed. We're gonna go with hunting focus for health. No, we have an heir already, and he's not particularly horrible. Let's just go with a war focus. More. And then as far as our heir, Wouldn't be a horrible idea for him to have some babies. A strong one! The priestess, not a princess. It's very important to recognize that it's not a princess. Right, so, do we want to approve low tribal organization? I do, indeed. Does that allow us to revoke this dude's land? It will if we can get to 25 prestige, so by all means, let us do that. I need a steward. It will be some guy named Golding. And we have slightly altered from our previous campaign, slightly altered things that we were able to do. First off, we're going to improve relations with our vassal, sorry, our liege, because we want to make sure that he likes us and doesn't do bad things to us. We're going to probably want to organize a raid or train troops. Levy size 22.5%. I mean, it would be nice. I think it's also essential. Let's build legend so we can get our prestige back. We will build zeal here as well. Let's just do all the things, try to organize all kinds of stuff. And then we're going to... going to build a spy network in our liege's capital. Okay, and then for minor titles, let's show commanders. Let's get a couple commanders appointed. They're already appointed, apparently. Make our chancellor into a commander. And seems good enough. Alright, I think we're in a good spot, ready to begin. So if we can get positive prestige, we can raise a tribal army. We can plot to murder many people. Let's see if just by chance anyone wants to support us. They do not. No one wants to let us become powerful. Well, boo. If we raise our levy, we have 250 some troops, and we are allowed to raid infidel, so people who are not our faith. So we are Romuvan. We border Slavic, which means we can raid them. However, that is it's bad because they could potentially kill us. This dude, he's Slavic. I'm not Slavic. He's got more men than I do, so I don't want to go and piss him off. Although he only has the one province, so if I were to get my army on his province and then he were to raise it, now it's his own personal levy. It would spawn with full morale. He could just crush me if I were to do that. So at this point, yeah, we want to go like speed 4 and try to get positive prestige. It would be great if we could catch our guy doing something he's not supposed to. We have a short rain penalty right now. Just taken over. So let's see, what happens when we get this zeal? Zealots could be raised. I forget specifically what we're supposed to do with zealots. We'll find out soon. We want to become just? If my opinion ruled, the world would be a more chaotic but fun place. No, justice should always prevail, I think. We did not become just. It's rather unfortunate. What does our liege have us doing? We're currently at court in Zambia. Oh. I'm just at court. He has me on no mission. Very well. Seems fine. So starting as a single county count with only one baron level vassal beneath us. On the brink of an entire different area of religion. This could be fun. I've invited people in my court to take part in a war game in which we practice defending our land from invading enemies. We will use wooden models to represent invading armies, and I shall have to use clever tactics to defeat my opponents. Of course this will be fun. Let's do it. Basically, we're playing chess. As we assign tasks for the war game, we decide that Golding will defend with me, while Gerdautas will be leading the invading forces. Okay, my chancellor, let the best warlord win. At the beginning of the war game, the enemy quickly tries to advance up the hills in the area to get a strategical advantage. Bring all of our forces to contest the defensive grounds. We'll rush forward with a light skirmish force behind their force before their force reach the hill. So rush forward with a light skirmish force before. No, that's stupid. You want to take the defensive position. Obviously, our religion is all about... This religion in particular, we get monstrous bonuses to defense, by the way. We get increased levy, increased garrison size, and as long as we are in our own religion's provinces, we also get morale of armies plus 80%, light infantry defense plus 80%, blah, 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 blah. So we want to just, whenever possible, fight in Romuvan territory. The enemy ascends the hill quickly alongside our troops. As we reach the top of the hill simultaneously, our armies clash in an outright brawl. Golding suggests that we should break the enemy's side flank. Spread out heavy and light troops evenly along the line. Focus your heavy troops to the center, or put all available troops on the left flank. Golding, my steward, I don't really care. You're just lowborn. Your opinion doesn't matter too much. The center flank can't fall. In the melee struggle, your side flank is the first to falter, as the tired troops leave a clear opportunity for our opponent to take advantage of. We are quickly overpowered, and our opponent stands as the indisputable victor. Well, damn! Our Chancellor gained 100 prestige, and I did not. How would anyone in the whole world know that he gained... Like, why would he gain 100 prestige for that? No one cares. He won a game of, like, chess, basically. Well, I guess it wasn't chess. It was more like an actual simulation of war, but... I guess I should have listened to, Golding. Doesn't make sense, though. Put all available troops. You realize that to become a great fighter, you would need to get into better shape. Let's go for a run. It seems I no longer have the Wroth trait. Now, that's kind of okay. No, I've become Wroth. My mistake. That's cool. Alright, 14 Martial. That's good. If we can get, like, say... the 22% levy modifier... We need to get enough troops so we can actually go on a good raid. Either that or get the random raid proc. But the problem is... Oh, never mind. We're already dead. We just died of poor health at age 38. Okay, so be it. On to character number 2. We are now Chief Arelis. So our father's wife. What happened to her? Concubine. I'm gonna sleep with my mother-in-law. Come here. Come hither. Ha ha ha. I get both of them, Dad. Alright, I am Craven. I am cynical, paranoid, and temperate. I am fairly good at stewardship and intrigue. I need a successor nomination. I don't have an actual heir as of yet. So that means that we are very likely to be targeted via plot. We could also game over if we don't do something about this soon. We have a fortune builder education. With our religion, I don't think we can get a free castle out of the stewardship focus. So once again, I think we're going to just focus on... Let's do hunting, because we definitely cannot afford to die right now. Our dynasty would just be gone if that were to happen. That would not be good. Okay, everything else stays the same, roughly. Technology's always nice. I just want to make sure that we uncover plots and stuff, though. Yeah, we're gonna change the activity of our spy master and hope to catch any plots by either our liege or his wife trying to murder us, since we are. Assign your steward to settle members of your tribe in the county, increasing the chance that its culture will change to Prussian. It's already Prussian. After giving my advice on a delicate matter, the courtier asked me to accept a small gift. Want to become charitable? Well, more diplomacy is always good. Yet we didn't get it. Rats. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. Yeah, called that. I know who it is. It's either my liege or his wife. He has ambitions to... Yeah, I can't see his plot. It's one of you two. I know it is. Stop it. Do I really need to go into hiding? Fine, I'm gonna go into hiding. Rats. Don't murder me. I will make babies. Let's take extra concubines. Apparently we cannot take... Oh! My regent is Mila, my spy master. She does not approve of me taking concubines. Alright, we're gonna come out of hiding so that we can do it ourselves. I'm gonna sleep... Oh god, there's so many high stewardship women. This seems very dangerous. Well, she's not going to want to murder me. If we take her as a concubine. She's trying to murder my wife, probably, but we'll just sleep with all of them, whatever. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? My concubine is now pregnant. Which one was it? It's my firstborn. Oh, you know what? I think my dad got her pregnant. No, I trust her word. She says it's mine. I believe her. I mean, it's the same dynasty. We don't need to get all uppity about it. Whether it was my dad's go or my go, either way, our dynasty has become bigger. Now, we are slightly better at steward... No, never mind. Wouldn't be horrible. The chief of Marienburg, my next-door neighbor, is the heir. So you guys are the same dynasty, I assume? Yep, Wilkes, and Lukes. We got caught murdering this man. Alright, we can totally murder that guy. Question is, do we really want to? If we get caught... Oh god, that is such a horrible steward. I'm going to invite some holy men. I'd rather do that than... Still not even that much better. They're guaranteed to have this, the theologian education, but it's still better than 3. Vaguely. Short reign lieges craven. You are not very good at this, are you? My wife is now pregnant. Cool. Alright, so I have 25 prestige. I'm actually going to do what my father was incapable of doing, which is to just revoke my vassal's title. He will most likely say yes. Now, here's the thing. We have 2 out of 6 personal domain. And by holding this thing directly, we're going to suffer a massive penalty to income. 75%, right? We're also going to suffer a massive penalty to the levy that we raise from it as well. But the thing is that if you have less than your domain limit and you have like no one that's like gonna support you and love you forever, like that guy would, then you're better off retracting it and holding it anyway. Church taxation was at 35%, so the most money he could possibly have paid us was 35%, and we're getting 25%. So we're barely losing any income. We're getting far more levy than he was going to give us anyway. And we also get the added benefit of training troops. If we train troops in this province, we can train the troops and collect the taxes on this province. Alright, we're trying to murder Marienburg's dude. Now, there's no way to just destroy this holding, is there? Because that would actually probably be better for us. Alright, failure. We can go into hiding again. We're going to do it. And one of our concubines has become a spy master. Alright, come on! Murder the man! Chief Garunus. We want to weaken his dynasty just so that this heir, this guy who's above us, is a little bit easier to manage. Westleeken. My own daughter. Negative 44 opinion. Success! It seems that Wine did not agree with Chief Garunus. He died not knowing the name of his killer. Alright, so our liege has just become stronger, yes. He has 2 personal titles, which is bad for me because he's stronger, but it's also good for me because his dynasty's weaker. He only has 3 living members. We've just murdered his brother. And what we're going to try to do now is probably murder our liege. If we can get Klakis Wilkes in charge, the level 1 guy. So no one wants to support a murdering of this dude, huh? The spy master likes him just a little bit too much. It's possible we could focus on diplomacy, or if we weren't in hiding, that we might be able to catch him. You know what? We're paranoid anyway, so it should be very, very difficult for them to kill us. Let's try not being in hiding and just, we're going to chance it. We have a daughter. Can't nominate her. I need a son. I need more babies. I need this baby to come out. Come on. Come out of the oven. You want to make me into something? Steward? I was hoping for Spy Master, but I guess I will accept. Apparently that was my son's ambition before I became him. Very well. We'll try to have a son. Can we collect taxes? We cannot collect taxes as a pagan. Hey, we have a son. His name is Novidus. Perfect, just like our father. We like it. It's good. There we go. Satisfied that ambition rather quickly. Do we want to become exalted among men? 1,000 prestige? Become the king of Lithuania? Exalted among men is generally speaking a very good ambition. That's a lot of prestige, though. 500 ducats. Could happen. Probably more likely than the 1,000 prestige. Personal levy is so weak. What are we gonna do? We're gonna murder all of our neighbors is what we're gonna do. Anyone have reason to kill your wife? No. I have 88-point-something% plot power now that I am his steward. And there are people who can be bribed. So that means we're close. He has an amoral spy master. The white bear. Yeah, by all means, let's go capture the white bear. What can we do to make you like us? He is brave and I'm craven. If we could lose Craven, Or we could spend, like, all of our money in the whole world, but it's still not going to be enough, most likely, to do it. Doubt besets me yet again. I thought it over, and I cannot be the father of the concubine, Benton's baby. I don't care. As long as they come out being flagged as my baby, I really don't care. Alright, eventually we will need to give away this title. But for now, we just gotta do everything that we can to try to raise troops. I think I'm gonna continue to spend... We need more people in our court. There we go, we got a 12 stewardship guy, an administrator. Movement speed, ooh. Significantly better there. We could go with my concubine, Benton, the one who's been cheating on me, most likely. She'd be slightly better at doing this job, plus she likes me more. Alright. Slightly improved situation. Although we've pissed off a couple of our court members, so hopefully they don't kill me. Fired from council, short reign. Yeah, you should probably die. Fruitlessly scouring the countryside, you come upon a small cottage in the wilds. Sure, let's drink this potion. I don't feel well. That's bad. I will not give up. We're no longer ill. Good. Okay, well, we survived. Wonderful news. Alright, I'm going to take a short break here, and in the next video, we will eventually find a way to make some progress on becoming a powerhouse in this region. So thanks again for watching, and as always, if you want to show your support, feel free to click the like button or leave a comment, or do both or neither. It's up to you. I don't care either way, although it would be swell if you would like to help me. So thanks again, and I'll see you again soon.